Warm welcome, this is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch at the 8th of September 2024. Today the moon and the sun are in a situation of sextiling each other. The moon makes a sextile to the sun in Virgo. The moon is in Scorpio, of course. Do I have enough light on that? Yes, I guess so. The main aspect today, though, is the opposition in between Sun and Saturn, which occurred this very morning, Middle European summertime. And what kind of combination is that? If we meet people that have a birth chart with Sun and Saturn opposing, it's always a difficulty in building up a structure, a hold in life. You know, you will have difficulties in how am I going to get orientation in a sense of stability. And this is what makes the mood of today. It's the question of where are we going to get stability from? There's no hold in anything really, but there is a solution. Because if you go to the moon in the sign of Scorpio, you will find out that the moon makes a trine to Saturn and makes a sextile to the sun as well. So the moon is kind of the ambassador, you know, the messenger that possibly can have harmonical relationships to Saturn. You know, the moon, for instance, in the sign of Scorpio with its depths and its deep longing for finding out the truth, for example, you know, can have an eye on the dissolving structures in the side of Pisces and at least get to know what we are dealing with. And at the same time, the moon can have a friendly connection to the sun, you know, saying like it's not all that bad. If we go deep enough, we can fix this thing to have a nice livable order, you know, to get things straight on the road again so they are working again. But there's no sanity in the opposition in between Saturn and Sun, you know. It's just there's sanity in the way of going deep, find out about what's the root of that, you know, and go when you're looking for a solution beyond the way that you have been used to look at things in the past, because that's the nature of the new coming things. Sometimes we have rules and we can say those rules have been established since hundreds or thousands of years. They might work tomorrow or today just as well, but for the really new coming things, you know, there ain't no rules. We got to have a base of rules, but then we might even need to find some new solutions, and therefore we have to go deep, and going deep is what Scorpio moon perfectly knows how to do it. That's my take for today. There's another for the private use, just giving out astrological secrecies for secrets, you know, not secrecies, for the private use. What am I going to do with this day? You know, going deep is the first thing. Don't expect too much stability, because there ain't not too much stability out there. Second is, if you are an advanced scholar of astrology and you have an astrological program at your computer, you might be able to find out when is your personal sign on the rise, when is your sign rising. Now in this example, the rising sign is Scorpio. We have a rising sign Scorpio in this example. And this means that even it's at the beginning of the sign of Scorpio, and that means if you choose a time of the day. No, let's jump on the horse from the other side. If you need a perfect moment in time to do your things and to have the complete power, like you're actually heading for a breaking a record time in for instance 100-meter challenge, running world title things and things like that, or you need a moment in time where you have all your strength and all your power. Just pick the moment when your own sign is rising, and it's not rising every day on the same time, but like everything in astrology, this has a rhythm, and the rhythm is like 4 degrees a day. The rising sign changes, it has a change, and it goes throughout the year. All the rising signs will be at a certain moment of time in charge, actually. But when you pick the time of the day when your own rising sign is rising, this means you're being in your full strength. You might need an astrological program for that, but there are so many existing. Try it out. It works. Thank you very much for listening. This is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, at the 8th of September 2024. And in case you want to get in touch with the German astrologer up there, the email address will lead you to an answer. Just give me time, place, and date when you were born, and you'll get a chart back for free. And when our negotiations lead to a consultation, I send you a Zoom link, and it's very easy to do. Thank you very much for listening. Hope to see you tomorrow.